Hello, welcome to Silicon Valley Story. I'm Diana Ding, and today we're with Keyi, and she is the second prize winner from In Time of COVID-19 video contest. Hello, Keyi. Thank you for coming to our show.
Hi, Diana. Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. It's my honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And today we also have our youth reporter together with us. So I'm going to give them each one 30 seconds to introduce themselves. Esther.
Hello everyone, my name is Esther Zhu. I'm a rising senior at Lindbergh High School.
Harold.
Hello everybody, my name is Harold Wang. I'm an 8th grader at Miller Middle School.
Adam.
Hi guys, I'm a sophomore at Saratoga High School. In my free time, I enjoy cycling and editing video.
Thank you so much. I think it's a very good opportunity for us to learn the story and share the stories during the COVID-19. So Keyi, how's your days?
It's okay. Doing the best I can.
So you turned to 40 this year, right?
I'm sorry?
You turned to 40 years old, right, this year?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just telling people 40, right? We can tell people my age.
You look really young. Yes, great. Yeah, so I watched the video and I read your essay, and I was really greatly touched because your birthday came and turned to 40, but this pandemic came, and also your husband being laid off. You have 2 sons and one in high school, and so actually it's a very difficult time. But you are so positive, and I really like your sweet smile. And how have you come up with this idea with your lovely dog?
Yeah, thanks. I know it's very difficult this time. You thought you get laid off as IT guy, you can get a job easily back. But, this time everything's frozen, nobody's really hiring. It's kind of hard. And I do have a son and a daughter. They're in high school. And then, they don't have high school kids. I think you probably know they really have really limited interaction with me right now. I think my dog has more interaction. And during COVID, we just got really bored. We all stuck at home. So like having a dog kind of fun that we really realize we appreciate Sparky home more often because we're so busy, with their game time, sports time, work, we're always out. So we have to walk him twice a day is really a challenge. But right now, everybody's home, right? So we start walking more, and I'm looking forward to the time I take Sparky out during COVID because I can get a fresh up air. So we start doing that. And then after, being just stay at home for 2 or 3 weeks, I really have to get going. I have to use this time. Well, who knows how long this is gonna last. So I started doing videos, and then who's gonna be in my video? Of course, my kids don't want to be in it. So only my dog, he has no comment. So he's like, I shoot when I walk him. I try to incorporate him in my lifestyle. And then, so when I saw this with your contest, I was thinking, should I do this? I don't know if I have any good story of sharing. And then, but I look at what I did in that probably 2 months, and I have some good stories. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna cut from one story actually I did that was like 10 minutes long or 8 minutes long. I'm just gonna redo this and then take the part and then just shorten it. So I think I just want to share people my happy moment and be positive, because if you just stay home and do nothing, the time still go by, and I think I'm not young anymore, so I have to keep on learning. So I can get an opportunity, a window, people see what I do. I hope to cheer everybody up. Yes.
Yeah, so original video was like 10 minutes long, but when you shorten it to 1 minute, it's really a challenge, right?
It is really hard. I'm like, yeah, why did they give me this 1 minute limit, right? I'm like, can I go 101, But no, I'm trying my best. So I did re-edit so many times to try to retell the story. And then, because we gave out, we shared this mask cover, right? Not just mask. So for the cover, you have to put things in there like filters. And then, so how do you use it? How do you wash it? So I had to take some time to explain and what it is made from. So I think that takes a lot of time. Finally, I managed to cut it down to I think exactly 60 seconds.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for the all the effort and really appreciate that. You know, when I watch each video and see the stories, I feel like, you know, it's only not only the 1 minute video, it's a story behind the video, and also it's a community behind it, and also it's connected with so many people, because each video you just can imagine so many people show in the video, and many others they're not showing in the video. So I feel that this is so meaningful. When we started this idea, I was thinking that, you know, during the pandemic, and you know, people kind of realize all the bad news, and we want some uplifting stories, uplifting news to, you know, cheer people up and also encourage one another. And when I watch your video, I feel, you know, so it's just so happy that you create a very happy and relaxed atmosphere. But when I was reading your essay, I was deeply touched. I was, gee, actually, you know, you went through so many, you know, bumpers in your life. But how can you remain so positive?
I guess I think part of my personality, I just always look more on the brighter side. And then I just don't want it to wear me down. You know, of course, there are up and downs. But most likely my personality, I'm more like to the positive side. I believe if somebody close the door, there should be like a window open for you. That's a saying, right? So that's what I believe. So, and then I do see, you know, when you actually try to share, I think during the COVID, one thing touches me a lot because, you know, more about our community, like my older neighbor, because my parents are in Canada. They're far away. I couldn't take care of them because we couldn't travel right now, right? But I start paying more attention to my older neighbors here. And then we become more close. But like before we just say hi and bye, by hours now we check on them, see what they need. And actually they check on us too. So I feel like the community is closer than before. And then we always like, they need something, I'll give them. And they say, hey, in return, I have some lemons, would you like it? So I thought that's really a nice part, that we are more connected in a way. What do you think?
That's most inspiring to me, you know, because that's, you see things in all the positive ways. I believe that not only you, that Sparky become a hero in your neighbors, right? everybody loves him, right?
He is very cute. I have to tell you, you know, when I think about, you know, I want to do this, but I don't want to go out with a mask. That's kind of boring, right? And I walk him every day. So he is part of my life. And he should do this. And people like to see Sparky. So I'm thinking, how do I put mask over him? It's really hard. I can't clip on his hair. So I'm thinking, what do I do? So I got up this apron idea. So I tried to put a mask on. So first, and then it won't stay, right? It takes me so many tries. Even the video is really fast, but I did a couple tries. The first time we walk, is keep, you know, falling behind. By the time he got home, the apron's almost falling off. And the second time, improve. By the third time we walk, Sparky sees the apron. He's like, you know, I don't want to have that on. After we walked so many times, like, I don't want an apron. It was hot, you know. He's like, so he's hiding on his little dog house. I don't want nothing to do with that apron. I feel so bad for him. But we already gave out all the mask cover we have anyway. So
that's so wonderful and so touching. Sparky is such a wonderful dog. He understands you, and he really working together with you as a team. I can tell that. You know, wearing an apron is really difficult, especially for a dog. So you must have trained him very well, I imagine.
Yeah, he's a big dog. He has a very nice personality. He just looked big, you know, with the blue eyes. Like people think he's the wolf, but I always say he's like a lamb under a wolf skin, because he never get mad, this dog. He never gets angry. So he just always a happy big dog, you know, and talks a lot. Right?
Yeah.
When he talks to people kind of like, what is he saying? Is he roaring at me? But actually he's talking, but he has very low voice. So he's talking like a walrus. Sometimes, no, he's saying hello. He's not, you know, he's not mad or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably saying, hello, do you need a mask? Right. Yes, that's so wonderful, so interesting. Your video really cheered us up and really so inspiring. So now we have Esther. You got your question for Keyi?
Yeah, congratulations. I read in your essay that last year your a senior high school student, just graduated. I actually have a few friends that also graduated high school, and they were very unsure about their first year of college. Some of them are currently staying in the dorms, and some of them are staying at home. Now that it's been a few weeks after you made the video, how are you and your family coping?
Yes, Keyi, you heard that? Keyi. Yes, Keyi, you're still there? Seems that we lost Keyi, but we can still keep talking. And thank you, Esther, for the wonderful question. I'm glad that you watched the whole video and learned the story and really like that. You know, everybody likes dogs, right? Do you got a pet at your home?
Hmm?
Do you have a pet, a dog or a cat at your home?
Oh, no.
Yes. So, Sandy, can you contact Keyi and invite her to come back? And yeah, it's so wonderful. Yes, and interesting. So you watched this video, and how do you like the video, Esther?
I think it's interesting how she came up with the idea to like make mask covers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. That's very creative, right? So if you create a video for in time of COVID-19, what would you do? And what's the story in your mind?
The first thing I could think of was helping my mom in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Like before shelter in place, it was always my grandparents who were in the garden mainly, but they went back to China.
Mm-hmm.
So, like this past year, my mom's been doing it, and because of school, I haven't been able to help a lot. But after shelter in place, I would go help her at least once a week,
Mm-hmm.
and we would always get a lot of crops. So like we would always give it to my neighbors.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Okay, while we're waiting for Keyi, and we can do some chat right now. Oh, it's good. Yeah, she's back. Yeah, it's good.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Keyi, you're back.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the internet was suddenly is off, and then I
Yes.
tried to get back on.
Yes, good. I'm glad you're back. So you heard
Did you get to record the earlier conversation we had?
Yes, I think
Good.
so. Yeah, we did. Yeah, everything. We on our side, everything's good. But we can continue. You heard the story from Esther?
I haven't heard anybody.
Yeah,
So I just
yeah, Esther. Esther, can you repeat your question to Keyi?
Okay. I read in your essay that last year your senior high school student just graduated. I actually have a few friends who also just graduated high school, and they were very unsure about their first year of college. Some of them are currently staying in the dorms, and some are staying at home. Now that it's been a few months after you made the video, how are you and your family coping
in which part?
in life?
It's still kind of hard, right? Because nothing really changed much. You know, I got some work done for like contract freelance. If you ask me that, my husband's still looking because of the area is very narrow, and then so that's for that. So we're both still active looking. So even though I got contract jobs, and for my son, are you asking me what I'm going to do with him with his decision making for college? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. He decided actually it's a long story, but long story short, he is a student athlete. So first he was recruited for football, and then he tried to play baseball, but at last beginning of the year he kind of get sports injury because he played I guess too many sports. He played football and baseball and also basketball. So I think, and they have an all-star game, which happened during January, was 2 weeks of training in like the cold weather. I think that kind of, overdid it too. That's like 2 weeks training from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I think that happened. He put his football on hold because he's trying to do physical therapy to, see if he can go back. If not, then he will play. I think the next safe bet is baseball. He still loves baseball very much, and then the contact is less. I think that's why he didn't go to the school he was supposed to play.
Thank you, Keyi. Thank you for sharing your story and what's going on with your son. So Adam, what's your question, Adam?
Right. So first of all, congratulations on winning second place in the video and essay competition. So I'd actually like to hear more about Sparky the dog. So what's his background? Where'd you get him from? And what do you think were the challenges that you had to endure while raising him and while training him?
Okay, Keyi, you heard the question. Your video seems frozen. You hear us? I think the internet, probably the internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you get it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Have you heard the question, Keyi?
So wait, did you hear all my did I answer your question?
Yeah, you did. And Adam asked his question, and he's asking that.
Okay, no. So Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah,
go.
Adam is interested with your dog. So Adam, your question again, please.
Oh yeah. So what is Sparky's background? Did you adopt him? Did you buy him? And what were your main challenges while training him and nurturing him into the dog he is today?
Okay. Oh, if you guys want to see Sparky, I can bring him in. Okay, he just finished his walk. So to answer your question, we got Sparky. Oh, it's a long story. Wait, Sparky's dad is a pure Siberian Husky, and then their owner, when somebody breed his dog with another dog, so they say, hey, we have one dog. We happen to enter their house, and they say, hey, you are a perfect family of 4. That time I think we were 8 years old and 5. They say, oh, you guys should have a dog. So they kind of convinced me to get a dog, and then my kids of course always love the dog, but my husband that time is really afraid like he's gonna be the one stuck with the dog, to walk him, whatever. And then but somehow, when you see an 8 weeks old video of this round ball husky rolling around, you just can't resist. So finally I convinced him, so we actually brought this dog home the next day without anything at the house, no dog food, no nothing. So, but luckily I had 2 Shih Tzu before, so I am a dog owner. So I have to tell you that really helped, because then I know how to train him, potty train. I train him right away. If you have never have a dog before, I think Husky is kind of tricky because he's a big dog. You really need to walk him. He's very active. And so at that time when I first had Sparky, I'm like, oh my God, deja vu. I have to get up at 4 p.m. to let him go outside to use the bathroom. Remind me of when I have my 2 child. I can't sleep overnight. But finally after, because he's husky, so he doesn't like very hot weather. He actually enjoy cool weather. And I noticed he loved outdoors. So we have his dog house, everything set up. So probably after 3 months, he's ready. So I just let him stay outside. So he's ready, he's potty trained. So I don't have to get up anymore. I was so happy. So that's really Sparky. I can sleep overnight, but he's very easy to train. And to make sure he's a big dog, he doesn't jump on people, he listens. So we actually took him to this a dog training class since he was 5 months. And then very easy 5-6 class. And so he graduate, he know how to shake, basic manner, and we teach him some more. So yeah, that's how we train Sparky. But you really have to walk him twice a day, especially when he was young. He have to get out that door by 7 or 8 a.m. And as he grow older, we kind of push that walking dog time like more lenient. Now it's really good. If on the weekend we sleep until 10, he will get up, he will wait until his breakfast at 10 or 10:30. If I get up at 7, he eats at 7. So he is really a flexible dog. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Keyi. And it sounds like Sparky is really trained very well. And he really doesn't like hot weather, but he can still wear an apron in hot weathers. And walking around. So you treat him very well. And so, yeah, we have.
I gave him treats after that. That's a bribe. He loves to eat. So everything he does, he's coming back for treats. Yes.
Oh, that's great. So we got Harold here. Harold, what's your question, Harold? Alan, right? Alan is here. Yes. Alan, yes. You want to ask your question, Alan? Alan Zhang?
I didn't sign up for this slot.
Okay. But you like the story? You enjoy the story today?
Yes, I thought the story was interesting.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Yes, so Keyi, and from your story, we really appreciate it because your situation right now, and went through this difficult time, but you still remain so positive and so happy. You set a very good example for us, especially for our next generation, Asian American. Especially today take time to work with us to share your story, and I hope that you will be back to join our award ceremony on September 20th on National Civic Leadership Forum, and that's a really an annual big event, and it used to happen in Washington DC, but this year it's online. We used to have thousands of people in Washington DC. This time we're expecting more people on that day. And also Congressman Ro Khanna is going to be with us. So yes, please reserve your time on September 20th. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. I hope you will come back and attend the award ceremony. Okay.
Okay, thank you. But I want to say, thank you, everybody. Sorry for the internet today. Never happened before. I don't know why, but thank you for giving me this opportunity actually to look back and to share my story, and made me feel like, wow, I'm really lucky. Yes.
No, you are important. You are so inspiring, and yeah, let's work together and help each other. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Keyi, and thank you, Adam. Thank you, Esther, and thank you, Alan, and thanks, Sandy. Thank you, everybody.